Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chengetaivictoria and today I'll be talking to you about managing debt. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the future down in the comments below. We've spoken about saving for a house and we've spoken about buying a house and the process. So now let's talk about managing debt so that you can increase your affordability. To be honest, this is still applicable before and after you buy the house because you'll still need to be able to manage your debt. So first things first, you want to look at all your debt. Put it all on one page. Calculate how much the total is of what you owe, and now let's try and figure out how you can start paying that off. This is where a budget comes in. So a budget tracker will make it so much easier for you to see how much you can afford to pay off each month. So if you have a list of all your bills and everything that comes out regularly, and then you can see what you're left over with and decide how much you want to put forward to pay off any debt you have, whether it's credit cards, loans, or anything like that. Having it all on one page or having it all listed down will help you stay on top of things, and it will probably wake you up and make you realize how much you really actually owe. So now that you have a plan, you want to make sure you keep going back to that plan regularly to remind yourself and to make sure that you're staying on track and to make changes where necessary. Second thing is you want to prioritize high interest debt and avoid accumulating any more high interest debt. Now, a top tip that I learned and that I use is automating payments. This means setting up a direct debit or standing order for your bill payments or for your credit card payments, everything, so that on the first of the month or whenever you get paid, the money comes out automatically and you're not tempted to spend it, because you really don't want to be sat there thinking, oh, there's an extra £400, which is not extra, and then you go and splash it out on bottomless brunches for the whole month. Now, if you're seriously struggling with your debt, you can get a debt management plan. And this is a non-legally binding way of you paying off your debt with a provider. And this is usually only for non-priority debt. For example, credit cards, loans, that type of stuff, rather than priority debt, which is rent, mortgage, or council tax. So the provider will deal with the creditors for you so that you don't have to keep talking or keep in contact with each creditor, and you only set one monthly payment and they will distribute it between your creditors. It's not legally binding, so you can get out of it at any time. Is it even a sit-down video if I don't have green tea? So, how I managed my debt. Full disclosure, in the end, I actually had to ask my parents to help me pay off some of my debt. I had a plan and I was paying it off every month, but obviously this was taking some time and we needed to buy the house like ASAP. So what I did was I got a loan from my parents, which means I still have to pay it back, and this helped me to pay off my credit card debt and my PayPal credit debt. Prior to my parents giving me a loan to pay off my debt, I had a plan, and each month I was putting money towards each of my debts. And I was attempting to pay off more than I needed to each month, so more than the minimum payment. This actually helps your credit score as well. Let me know if you want to know more about that. So for example, if my credit cards company was saying the minimum payment I needed to pay was like £38, I was paying £200, which is obviously a lot more than I actually needed to pay, but this was to help me pay my debt off much faster. And I understand that I'm privileged in that my parents can help me out in this way. I know that not everyone have this opportunity, but that really helped me. You can still pay off your debts by making a plan and trying to pay more than you need to, or pay more than the minimum amount needed. Using a budget tracker is still a great way for managing your debt, and I will continue to use it. And I also had a hire purchase for my car. So what I did was voluntarily terminate my contract, which means that halfway through, or once I'd paid 50% of the total amount owed, I was able to basically say, I don't want this car no more, take it back and end this contract, so I didn't have to pay anymore. If you want more information about this, let me know down in the comments and I'll make a separate video about this. This doesn't affect your credit score, but you will have to pay extra money if the car has damage to it or if you don't bring it back in the exact same condition that you got it in. for example, if you've gone over the mileage, that kind of. But getting rid of that car really helped me out because it really freed up a lot of money. For example, I wasn't paying for insurance anymore, I wasn't paying for the hire purchase anymore, or was it that tax you pay for the road tax? Road tax. So last thing I want to say to you guys is that obviously you've got a plan to get rid of your debt. You don't want to now accumulate more debt. So what you want to do is live within your means. Use your budget tracker to set an amount that you want to spend each month. Don't go outside of that budget. Trust me, I know it's difficult, especially when it seems like everyone is going out or buying all these expensive things. But in the long run, you will be debt free with money in your bank to buy whatever you want. So in conclusion, don't hide, get on top of it, make a plan, and live within your means. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, guys, and thank you so much for watching.